A very good morning, students. In today's class, we will learn perfect tenses. So, in perfect tenses, the first one comes present perfect tense. It refers to an action begin in the past and is still true in the present. Means it also refers to an action that happened in the past but time is not specified here. Now, the structure of present perfect tense is subject plus have or has plus verb third form plus object. Now, let's look into an example. We will look into an example of action that happened in the past and still it is true. Okay? Like, I have played football a lot this week. Now, let's look into the timeline for it. The action of playing has started in the past and is still true in the present moment. That is, I am still playing football. Now let's look into an example of action in which time is not declared. I have finished my homework. In this sentence, we are getting to know that homework is done, but the time is not specified when exactly the homework was done. So, in the timeline, it will be somewhere in this place. Now, students, you may think that it is a simple past. It is similar to simple past, but here time is not known. While in the simple past tense, we know the time and when the event was completed. Now, students, you have to remember this difference. From these two timelines, we can understand the two usage of present perfect tense. Now, let's look into the past perfect tense. It refers to an action that completed before any other action in the past. The structure of past perfect tense is subject plus had plus verb third form plus object. Now let's come to the example. I had played football before you came. Now in this sentence, one action of playing is already completed before another action in the past. Now in the timeline, it will look like this. On the left hand side, the action of playing is already completed with respect to another action came. Okay. I hope students you all are clear with past perfect tense. Now coming to the next, let's look into the next tense, that is future perfect tense. It refers to an action that will happen before any another event in the future. Now we are comparing two events in the future. Okay. The structure will be subject plus will have or shall have plus verb third form plus object. Yes? Like for example, I will have played football by the time you arrive. In this sentence, my action of playing will be already completed before the action of your arriving. Now in the timeline, it will look like this. On the right hand side, an action of playing will be completed by the time another action, that is your arriving, comes. Okay. So in this video, we have covered all the perfect tense. I hope students you all have understood what do you mean by perfect tense, the present perfect tense, past perfect tense and future perfect tense. You have to note down these structure as well and you have to keep in mind these structures in order to form the sentences. Thank you students. Stay blessed.